As Kelsey mentioned, House Bill 1134 would require teachers to post curriculum online, mandate school systems to create a so-called curricular advisory board. And this morning, we wanted to hear from teachers on this developing story. Russ Wiley is a social studies teacher at Greenfield-Central High School. He's also the union rep at the school. He joins us live this morning via FaceTime. Russ, good morning.
Good morning.
What are your concerns with House Bill 1134?
There's a lot of concerns. The things that Kelsey just mentioned especially, but also just, removing protection from schools that kind of encourages people to sue the school if they think something is wrong. These are just things that are going to create chaos, honestly, in a school corporation. So I've been able to read through most of it, and nothing seems helpful to anyone, really.
But Russ, take me into the classroom. The other side would suggest that this would bring transparency to the system, that the consumer would know much more about what's happening in the classroom, whether you're in kindergarten or in high school. How do you see that argument about transparency?
Well, they've already have the state standards posted online. So if you want to know what's going on in the classroom, that has already been posted for many years now. So this is just a redundant or unnecessary step to add transparency. There's it's just a lot of extra work.
Russ,
So,
like you, I read Bill 1134 from beginning to end. What I did not see in that bill is parent accountability. That bill would make it much easier for parents to sue you or other teachers if you didn't do what parents thought was necessary. But I did not see where the legislature is telling parents that they have to be responsible for their kids' discipline, whether they have to show up for teacher-parent conferences, whether parents have to help with homework. Where is the parent accountability in this bill if we're being fair to the system?
Well, certainly when kids are younger, parents have a very large role in their education. I really just think it's trying to pit people against one another. I don't think it's just causing this dissension between groups of people that is going to ultimately just hurt the students.
ISTA is holding a press conference today at 10 o'clock. But for you and the teachers there in Greenfield, what's next? How will you be watching this? As you know, there's a supermajority in the State House. If Republicans want this, they will get this unless the governor vetoes it at some point. So what is your plan of attack to deal with the situation at hand?
Well, I mean, you said it. I mean, if it's something that they really want, it's going to happen, whether we want it or not. I feel like there's going to be a lot of fallout from it. That was mentioned earlier about people just leaving the profession or just not really wanting to be a part of the education system anymore. And again, ultimately it's going to just hurt kids.
We want to thank you for joining us this morning, and all the best to all the teachers there in Greenfield this morning. Thank you for joining us.